Hello, happy Tuesday! Welcome back to another live here on LinkedIn. I know I'm coming in at all of these different moments of the day, and I hope that you guys are, if you're not able to join me live, that you're catching the replay. Now, for those of you who are live, say hello. I'd love to know who is on live here with me so that I can have a conversation with you. I always like to engage with people. So let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are, what questions and comments that you have. Now, before we jump into today's topic, yes, if you have not snagged a ticket to the free Create and Market Your VIP Day offer workshop happening this Thursday, literally in 2 days at 4:30 p.m. Central, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time, go ahead and snag that. It's in the description in today's live, and I'll make sure to drop it into the comments as well. This originally was going to be a ticketed event, and I thought to myself, you know what, Molly, let's just go ahead and give the people what they want. Give the people what they want. And so I decided, let's go ahead and make this a complimentary event so that more people who may not have the ability to invest in this can still get the support. So I first off want to start with that. Now, let me tell you a little bit of a story. Now, if you listened to last week's live, you guys know that I actually started building my business right out the gate with VIP days. I did not have a retainer. I did not have, a long-term kind of commitment in my coaching. I just had VIP days. And one of the things that really intrigued me about VIP days was the ability to not only generate high ticket sales in my coaching business as a career coach, but also, more importantly, the time freedom. It's the ability for me to do more in less time. And I share this because if you are still deciding, like, do I want to create a VIP day or not? If you want to create revenue in your coaching business without investing a significant amount of time and commitment working with your clients, VIP days are for you, baby. Okay, they are for you, absolutely. So I want to share a little bit more on how I earned an additional $6,000 a month with VIP days. And let me share a little bit on how I came about to that number one. And then, of course, we're going to dive into much more detail on how do you create a VIP day, how do you market, how do you sell it, all the things, of course, in 2 days on the workshop, okay? So when I started my coaching business, I blacked off 2 days on my calendars, legitimately just 2 days on my calendar for VIP days. Now, you have to remember that when I started my business, I was doing this as a side hustle. This was something that I was doing while I was still working my full-time job. So having that ability to still work my full-time job without having to feel the tug of war between that, not having to sacrifice my time with my kiddos or my husband and other, things that I want to do in my life required that I leverage VIP days in my business. So I took literally 2 days out of my calendar and I said, you know what, these are going to be my VIP days. Okay. Now, my VIP day that I offered as a career coach was what I called a job search accelerator VIP day. And yes, feel free to steal my idea. I am giving you permission to take this idea if you are a career coach. So in my VIP day, and this was a 4-hour VIP, okay? In the 4-hour VIP day that I worked with my clients, we did this. Number one, we did resume revamp. Number two, we did cover letter creation. Number three, we did LinkedIn profile optimization for job seekers. And the fourth thing that we did was job search strategies. For example, how to look, when to look, where to look. Okay, so those were all of the tangible things that my clients got while working with me in 4 hours. Okay. Now, this VIP day, as I shared, was and was because I'm not offering them very anymore, was a high ticket. Okay. So I charged $3,000 for you to work with me for 4 hours to get these tangible things in. Okay. Now, when I think about this VIP day helped me as long as I sold and I filled those 2 slots, obviously was able to earn $6,000 a month. Okay. Now I continued to offer VIP days when I quit my full-time job and I started to coach one-on-one full-time. So I kept those VIP days blocked off on my calendar. And this is the reason why I say that even if you're not doing your business, your coaching business full time, this works for you if you are currently side hustling. And this also works for you if you are doing those longer one-on-one commitments and containers. Like, that's okay. In the end of the day, the beautiful thing about VIP days is that you offer one of 2 options for your clients to work with you. Number one is a pay in full. Okay. Now for me, if you paid in full, it would be $3,000 for you to work with me for my VIP day. And then if you opted for a 2-part payment, the total investment was $3,500 or $1,750. Okay. For the first payment, right, as your non-refundable deposit, you get on the books, and then the second payment was due the day of our VIP day. Okay, so if someone's like, I really want to do this work, I don't have the total investment available in cash for you, or they're trying to find the money somehow, right? Then yeah, go ahead and put them on a 2-part payment, okay? And $1,750 to secure your date. The $1,750, the second one, is due the day of the VIP day. Okay. So as you can tell here, you still gave people access to your exclusivity while offering flexible payment options to access your exclusivity. Okay. So that was how I was able to do that, was because I knew that, yes, what I was offering in my 4 hours was a ton of value. Not only did they have tangible assets that they could then go ahead and use in their job search, but then I gave them what is the launch point, right? The launch pad to ensuring that their job search was going to be going in the right direction and getting them results that they wanted. Okay. Now, if you're anything like me, the other part of VIP days that you love, it is one and done. It's like you work with them for 4 hours and you make sure that you're there to answer any questions, and then, like, good luck, right? Like, I know you're gonna do great. And one of the most amazing, which I think I may have shared last week, which I will forever, and I love it. One of my VIP day clients secured her job in 14 days of our VIP day. Okay. So I knew without a shadow of a doubt that my clients that were signing up for VIP days were achieving the goals that they wanted. Okay. So there's a lot of value that you're bringing. Okay. And being a high ticket coach, at the end of the day, when you are thinking about this from a marketing perspective, you are marketing for the people who don't have a lot of time on their hands to work with you for 3, 4, 5, 6 months. They don't have that kind of time commitment. The VIP day, okay, is made for those clients who are like, look, I feel really good and really confident about my interviewing skills, Molly. I feel really good about that. I feel really good about my salary negotiations. And what I really need is that resume, cover letter, LinkedIn, and just where to look, when to look, why to look. Okay. So that was what those VIP clients wanted, was efficiency, effectiveness in a short amount of time. Now, I know I started to talk a little bit of the marketing strategies here. So that was the marketing strategy. I also want to clarify here that when I marketed these VIP days, I did this during a workshop launch. Okay. So as you guys know, I host a lot of workshops. That is a way for me to gift my expertise and give a gift of my time for you. Now, at the end of every workshop, the call to action was hop on a sales call with me, or hop on a complimentary clarity call with me where I can help you to answer any other questions that you might have. And so the offer that I was going to be sharing during these clarity calls was what? The VIP day. And the topics in which I would create the workshops around was what? Around the VIP day as the solution. So when you think about a VIP day, marketing your VIP day is just that. It is your ability to say, look, here's my solution. Here's the problem you might have, or maybe you only know what your symptoms are. Let me help you to understand your problem. And then from there, go ahead and be able to sell the VIP day as a solution. Okay. Now, the actual selling part of it, I do want to take some time to talk about as well. In order for me to continue to get that additional $6,000 a month from VIP days, I had to first determine if that person on the sales call was going to be a fit for a VIP day. Now, this requires your ability to really listen in on your sales call and pick up specific cues that your prospect is sharing with you. Now, usually when people hop on a clarity call with you, they're like, okay, I know I need your help, but I don't really know what you offer. You need to be able to pick up on the cues and the words that they're sharing with you on the sales call to understand, okay, is this a VIP day client or is this a longer retainer client? Now, the ways that you can help to pinpoint that is simply based off of this. Number one, if they're like, Molly, I really don't need help with anything else. I just kind of really need the resume cover letter on LinkedIn. Okay, that's first clue. Second clue is if they're sitting here telling you, like, you can already feel that they're getting resistive when it comes to, or maybe not resistive, it's not the right word, hesitant, reluctant in regards to what your services are, how much it was going to cost them. You already know, okay, because your VIP day is at a lower ticket than it would be working with you for a longer amount of time. That's another clue. Okay. And then the third clue here is if they're sitting here telling you, I really don't have a lot of time. I know I need to do this, but I just don't have enough time. Those three clues, the things that they're sharing with you on that discovery call, sales call, is how you are going to understand and be able to vet out whether or not they are actually needing a VIP day over working with you long term. Okay. The last part here about selling that I want to call out is a lot of the times my ability to fill the seats of my open and vacant VIP days is because it was more of a downsell. And I use that term loosely, okay, because again, people would hop on discovery calls with me. And they, again, like if I went in and you knew that they wanted to work with you for 4 months, but you knew that right now, from a financial commitment perspective, they just didn't have the ability to do so, you can tell. You can tell, excuse me, you can tell when somebody has that desire to do the work. When they desire the help, it is okay for you to offer a VIP day because it's going to give them some support. It may not be the whole process, right? But if you know that you bring a ton of value to your VIP day and that you are offering tangible as well as intangible results and transformation, working with you, even if it's for 4 hours, is better than not having your support at all. Those would be the people in which you can then say, look, I get it. Thank you so much for being honest with me that you may not have the availability and the financial ability to work with me right now for 4 months. However, I do have a VIP day that is significantly lower in investment point, which would help you to at least get all of your tools ready to roll. And I'm going to give you the strategies on how to find a job. Would you be interested in hearing more about that? And yeah, most people are like, yeah, well, if it's significantly cheaper, then yeah, absolutely. Okay. So make sure that when you guys are selling your VIP day, that you're not just solely stuck on, well, I'm not selling my VIP today. I'm only selling my 4-month retainer. So that's all. No. Okay. Sales is a service. It is you offering your support that is in alignment with what your prospect needs. Okay. And so having that selling part of the VIP day, keeping your VIP day in the back of your pocket at any time as one of your three, 2 or 3 sales offers is ideal. And so this was how I was able to get an additional $6,000 a month with my VIP days. It's because I was getting lots and lots of sales calls already. Okay. So for those that couldn't necessarily afford to work with me full time, we would start with the VIP day. Okay. And so, yeah, it was a wonderful way to keep that revenue up for me. And this is how, over the years, I have been able to generate multi six figures in my business. So, with that being said, if you are still like, oh my gosh, yes, number one, I want to do that too. I want to be able to earn, $6,000 a month via VIP days. I don't have a lot of time to do too much stuff in my coaching business right now. Or if you're like, I just want to be able to offer something that is at a lower price point, join me this Thursday. I kid you not. We are going to go through an in-depth worksheet. It's called a workshop for a reason. We're going to workshop it out. Okay. And we're really going to help you to help you create a VIP day offer, as well as to market and sell that. So with that being said, sending you all of my love. I will see you on Thursday.